All right, what's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first video of 2021. I hope you all had an amazing and relaxing New Year's weekend, but it's time to get back down to business. We got a new year, new goals, and of course, new money. And very fortunately for the Waves family, we had an absolute banger first trading day of 2021. So for this video, I want to show you a couple of my accounts. We'll go over some fun stuff. Not to brag, you guys. I want to make that very clear right off the bat. Not to brag, but to celebrate. So of course, I do have my phone mirror for you right here. I don't know why this reflector app gave me a gold iPhone 12, but that's all right. Got Robinhood mirrored for you guys right here. We'll take a look at my TD Ameritrade account as well, just to celebrate. Again, you guys, this is just to celebrate. Obviously, I show you guys this for validation, but this is to celebrate. When I do well, I know many of you guys are doing well as well. And what better way to kick off 2021 than celebrating it with your team? All right, so we're gonna celebrate for a little bit, but the real meat of this video, the real what I actually want to talk about in this video, what I feel is valuable to you guys, is going to be covering almost the entire market. So in all honesty, guys, I was really struggling with which video I should make today, and I know it's my job to curate the content for you guys, but there's so much excitement going on in the markets. We're kicking off the new year with such a bang, and so many of the sectors that we've been talking about on the channel. Obviously, crypto is at the top of mind for me personally. Crypto is my personal, like, by far the most exciting sector for me personally in the markets right now. But gold, silver excite me a lot right now. Cannabis is exciting me right now as well. EVs, there's so many other sectors in the market right now. So we will go down my watch list, cover even the equity indices, the S&P, the Dow, the NASDAQ, which were surprisingly pretty significantly down today off of some COVID news. But that just speaks to these revolutionary sectors that we talk about so much on the channel. And I want to talk to you guys about those, because if those are succeeding when the equity indices and the majority of the markets are not doing so well, then that's just a testament to what we're doing here on the channel. And again, you guys, it's not to brag, it's to celebrate the work that we've put in, the 2020, how much work we put in 2020, and how it's going to pay off in 2021. So again, video's getting a little motivational, but again, I do want to run down my entire watch with you guys. We'll go over a few key names that led to today's success, and of course, I will let you guys know what I'm looking at, what I'm keeping an eye on personally, going forward for this week and the weeks to come. And of course, I will make individual analysis videos. I'm just struggling on what to make, you guys. So as you guys know, we got the crypto convos, we got biotech booms, we got all that good stuff, just regular stock talks. Please, you guys, let me know which stocks or assets, what specifically do you want me to cover this week. I will probably be doubling up on videos, so it will be very busy, but as always, I do want your feedback. I do highly value what you guys want to see, and of course, again, it is my job to curate this information, but there's just so much excitement going on in the markets. I need some help from you guys, okay? So please let me know down in the comments below what specifically you want to see the most, and I'll do my best to make the content based on obviously how much of you guys want to see specific stocks and plays, okay? So let's dive straight in. Sorry, that was kind of a long intro, but again, it's just very exciting times, okay? So we'll kick it off once again with just taking a look at the Robinhood account. So Robinhood account right here, you can see it's currently sitting at $158,000, 158, we'll just call it 158K, okay? So sitting at 158K, up $32,000, which is almost 26%. You guys, I don't care how big my portfolio ever gets, I'm always gonna be pumped on a $32,000 trading day. And for those of you who may happen to be new, many of you guys know this, I'm sorry, but I'm a swing trader. I'm not a day trader, okay? So I woke up to this. I barely made any trades today. This is just the factor of spotting a trend, spotting a fundamental trend, and it coming to fruition and it playing out as expected, okay? So great day here. As you can see, we're up $32,000 once again here. And again, when we get to the watch list, I'll of course talk to you guys about some of the stocks that made today possible, okay? So that is that. Let's go on to take a look at the TD Ameritrade account right here, as you can see here. So my account is valued at $141,000 right now, up almost $13,000 on the day. But as you can see here, because I trade on margin in the position part, like in the middle right, you guys can't see that right there, that is the actual account value overall, and that was up over almost $16,000 today, okay? So that doesn't quite reach 50, you guys, but as many of you know, I have a full crypto portfolio as well, which I'm not busting out right now, but that did extremely well. So it's actually significantly over $50,000 in gains today, but that's that's not the focus. Again, you guys, the focus is not the gains. The focus is how the work is paying off and how we are successfully spotting these trends, okay? So let's close this guy out. Again, you guys, that's just to celebrate a little bit. Please let me know down below if you guys had an amazing day as well. Again, the reason I like to do this is because I know so many of you are seeing maybe not similar days financially, maybe better days financially in terms of actual cash value gains, but I know you guys are eating as well, and we're all eating good. So please let me know down below if you had an amazing first day of 2021 as well. So I'm going to close this guy out. And let's just go down the watch list here. So again, you guys, the S&P, the Dow, the NASDAQ, they were all down today off some COVID news. There's a lot of, I mean, what's really new here? It's not surprising. Numbers are going up. It is pretty staggering. But that's why, we'll try to tie this in a little bit. Stocks like Moderna did very well today. So I'm very excited about Moderna. Moderna was one. I had some calls on Moderna that did me very well today. You can see Moderna was up 7% today. Moderna, of course, one of our favorite stocks here on the channel. Moderna did very well today, so up 7%, and I'm very bullish on Moderna going forward. It's seen a significant correction over the past few weeks, and I think it's really due from both a technical and fundamental perspective for a bounce very soon, a very significant bounce at that, okay? So again, let me know if you guys want me to talk about Moderna. I probably will make a video about it sometime this week, but again, Moderna, big player in this morning's price action for the greater good. All right, so moving on, of course, let's get straight into the good stuff. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, the entire crypto markets absolutely took off over the course of New Year's weekend. So we'll just take a look at Bitcoin here. You can see on the first, Bitcoin went from $29,500 to a high on the second at almost $35,000. You guys, we are in the bull market. This is bull market territory, and some alts are catching up as well. So Ethereum, Chainlink, XRP, I'm actually, you know what? Right there, you guys just saw it. I'm deleting XRP. I don't want to talk about XRP anymore at all, to be honest, okay? But so many altcoins. I'm not a huge altcoin guy, guys. You can look up a lot of other great YouTube channels out there who cover alt season. I'm sure you guys are seeing alt season all over the place, which is where altcoins, which is pretty much every other coin aside from Bitcoin, does well. And that's something important to keep in mind over the course of this crypto bull market, is that sometimes Bitcoin does well and then sometimes the altcoin market does well, okay? So it's pretty much Bitcoin versus the world of cryptocurrencies. And then over the course of this, whatever it is, year-long, 2-year-long, 3, I don't know, however many year-long bull market we happen to go through, there's going to be periods of ups and downs. Maybe a month where Bitcoin's doing significantly better, and then a month where Bitcoin starts doing worse, and then altcoins really start picking up some steam. And we're slowly starting to see some of these alts pick up steam. So I'm obviously very excited about Bitcoin. You guys know I'm a Bitcoin bull, but I'm getting increasingly excited on Ethereum, Chainlink, some of these other altcoin plays as well, because that's just how cycles work. That's just how every cycle in the past has worked, and there's no reason for me to not believe that it won't go down again, okay? So those are cryptos. We'll definitely make a crypto convo probably tomorrow. I probably want to make a crypto convo tomorrow, in all honesty. Moving on, GBTC is obviously a stock, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, a stock I'm very interested in, and I love personally. Grayscale Ethereum Trust, which is one of the weirdest stocks in the market as far as price action is concerned, like fundamentals. So even though Ethereum is doing super well, Grayscale Ethereum Trust is down 22% today. I think this is crazy. I think this is ridiculous. I actually like ETHE as a stock, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Maybe I will cover that someday, but not today. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on any of these, you guys. I'm trying to go fairly quick for you. So, some more favorite Bitcoin miners. Riot down 3% today. Mara up almost 6%. Hive, a pretty fair day for these guys, considering Bitcoin did so well over the course of the weekend. But, again, you guys, we've learned this over time that Riot, Mara, like Riot Blockchain, Marathon Patent Group, Hive Blockchain, they're not directly correlated to Bitcoin or even the cryptocurrency markets. They actually have weird correlation. So that's why the technicals, that's why we so often look at the charts for Riot, Mara, Hive. Like the technicals really make a difference and really come into play almost more significantly than almost any other stock in the market right now, okay? So technicals are very important. Of course, at some point this week, I will make an analysis video on Riot, Mara, and Hive, you guys. Of course, I'm just gonna shout this out right now. If you guys do want to know exactly, because I almost everything we just talked about, I talk about in the newsletter every morning, like real time during market hours. So if you guys do want to sign up, kick off the new year with a bang. I mean, it's gonna be a year from now, but kick off the rest of this year with a bang. It's still not too late. Join the complete portfolio daily newsletter. There we go. Complete breakdown of my entire portfolio. I do update that every single trading day with every update. I also send out an email newsletter explaining my thoughts. Okay, you guys. So if you want to know exactly how I'm trading these, even not just trading, but just giving you guys a day-to-day analysis of some of our favorite stocks that we cover on this channel. I mean, if you're not signed up yet, what are you guys doing? But on a real note, I do my best. I put a lot of work into this, and it's literally been paying off. Okay, so I feel zero guilt. I feel zero guilt plugging this. If you guys want to join the newsletter and portfolio family, first link in the description. Just got to shout that out once again. If not, no worries at all. Let's get back into this macro analysis. So again, Bitcoin miners a little weird right now, but I will say that Riot and Mara, like we've been saying just over the past few videos, because we've been covering them so much, I do think they're going to be in a fairly perpetual state of catch-up. Again, they're both making so many strides in the right direction from a fundamental perspective. They're both accumulating more and more miners, expanding their infrastructures, and I really do think that they will play catch-up. I'm very, very long-term bullish on both these plays. You guys know that. I want to make that very clear once again. But I do think that they will play catch-up. So say they meet in the middle. Say Riot maybe trails sideways a little bit down for a little bit, goes down to $15. Mara has a great week, spikes up to 15, and then they slowly play that game of catch-up, game of cat and mouse, okay? So I think that is a pretty fair, I shouldn't say fair, but just from what I've been observing, that is how Riot and Mara are probably going to act. Well, it'll be very interesting to see if it continues to act that way and if it validates that theory. Okay, so Hive, again, Hive is an OTC stock. It makes it a little less interesting to me personally, but Hive has been absolutely killing it as well. Now, CurrencyWorks. This is an exciting one that I'll actually click on right now. Okay, so CurrencyWorks, if you guys remember, was one of the bonus stocks in the last video I posted, which was my #1 stock pick of 2021. And CurrencyWorks all pretty much doubled today. So what did it kick off the day? These are 4 hours. It kicked off the day like right here. So it over doubled. It went up over 100% today, from about 45 cents at open. Sorry, you guys, again, I'm just trying to speed through these guys. 45 cents at open. Slow down. Up to almost $1, which is insane. That's over a 2x in a single trading day, and it's crazy, you guys. And again, that's what can happen when you find a stock with a lot of fundamental promise in a very hype sector like cryptocurrency, with a very small market cap. Because again, you guys, small market cap stocks, that's why they're so exciting. They're so dangerous. There's objectively very risky, okay? Because just like it can go up, it can come down, okay? So this stock, I want to make it very clear, once again, I did in the last video too, this is a very objectively risky stock, okay? But the beauty of, if you happen to be right, is that the market cap is so small. It's at what, like a $15 million market cap or something? Let's move my fat head real quick. So its market cap is currently at like $15 million. Okay, it's actually up more today. I don't think that's refreshed. It's probably closer to like $30 million market cap now. But in the grand scheme of things, you guys, $30 million market cap is tiny. And say we get, I mean, to get to 300 million, that would be a 10x from here. To get to $1 billion, that'd be a 30x from here. So this is one of those stocks that, again, if all the stars align, which is very possible in a cryptocurrency bull market, this is the 30x plays. This is those venture capital like plays. This is those plays that are, like, create life-changing gains. Okay, so that's why this is very exciting for me. I definitely will make a CurrencyWorks specific analysis video, maybe tomorrow with a crypto convo, but sometime this week I'm thinking. Obviously, I want to catch on to some of this hype too. A lot of eyes are going to be on this, and I want to do even. I've already done some digging on this, but I want to do even more, and that's the beauty of why I like making analysis videos too, is because I learn as well. Okay, so I will make a CurrencyWorks analysis video in the near future. Just for you guys, and again, because from what research I've done so far, I've found it to be a very interesting and very promising company moving forward. Okay, so MicroStrategy, again, the good old Bitcoin, Michael Saylor, the Bitcoin bull himself, the CEO of MicroStrategy, whose Bitcoin position is on absolute fire. It's probably, I mean, what, they've doubled their $500 million in Bitcoin they bought earlier this year. So they're looking good, up 9% today. That makes perfect sense. They're probably going to be very highly correlated to Bitcoin. Canaan is a stock that I'm super bullish on. You guys, let me know if you guys know about Canaan. honestly, out of respect for this newsletter group, I'm going to keep it pretty low key for now, but I will probably talk more about Canaan in the future because that is also a Bitcoin related company. I encourage you guys to look into it for yourself, of course, but that's a very exciting play in my eyes right now too. We'll cover that. We will cover that in the future. Gold, silver, you guys, I'm so bullish on gold. So you can see these gold and silver miners like 5%, 8%, 8%, 6%, 6%, 8%, 12%, like gold and silver miners, you guys, we've been talking about it for a long time. They've corrected, but the fundamentals are still the same. The government's going to be printing more and more money. I'm sure a lot of you have gotten that stimulus check already. $600, it's still something. That so much of that $600 check is going to flood right into the markets, and it's going to go into safe haven assets with sound money principles like gold and silver. Okay, and again, when gold and silver do well, a lot of the times it's very similar to Riot and Mar with Bitcoin. Like you see them move generally in the same direction, but the miners are always going to act a little more volatilely. So if we go up here again, you guys, a lot of close to double-digit percentage gains in a lot of these mining plays. If we look at gold and silver themselves, they're not doing too well. These just did recycle too, because gold and silver are 24-hour markets. So that's important to keep in mind. But gold and silver had great days. The gold and silver miners did even better though. Okay, so very exciting times for gold and silver miners. We'll definitely make a video covering gold and silver this week, just because I'm extremely bullish on both. Both have not seen much love lately. And I think both have a lot of potential in the pretty near-term future, okay? So, moving down here, EVs did pretty good as well today. Tesla is just does not stop going up. So, Tesla up like 3.5%. Nikola, which I don't know why why is Nikola still trading, in all honesty? XPEP doing pretty well. Li Auto doing well. This Chinese automakers doing well. Workhorse did pretty good. Some of the smaller, little more speculative plays like Blink and Helion trailing behind, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Genomic editing companies, CRISPR, Editas looking pretty good. They had they closed 2020 so strong. And again, I'm so bullish for the future, like long-term future. When it comes to long-term plays, you guys, like plays like CRISPR and Editas, genomic editing companies. And on that note, I've seen BNGO. Okay, so I want to talk about that BNGO stock. I think that stock is up like 800% in the past like 2 weeks or so, like week or two, maybe not, like maybe week and a half or something. That is super sketch. Okay, so if any of you guys are talking about BNGO, it's a fun one if you can just catch the wave and then get out. If it were me, if I'll say this, if BNGO tomorrow is still up, I'm probably gonna try to short it. Okay, so I'll say that right now. That's the thing about those types of runners. It looks like a cool company, obviously riding the hype of plays like CRISPR and Editas, genomic editing companies. Very exciting stuff. But when you see stocks 7x in the course of a week, unless they got acquired for a specific amount, that wasn't the case for BNGO. But I just want to let you guys know, in this market, be cautious. The same thing goes for alts. The same thing goes for so many cryptocurrencies and crypto-related stocks. Although they seem like these are like the definition of shiny objects that retail investors are chasing. And this is how you can make a lot of money. But again, similar to CurrencyWorks right here. You can make a lot. It's also very easy to lose a lot as well if you're on the wrong side of that trade. Okay, so for plays like CurrencyWorks, for plays like BNGO, although they do have long-term fundamental potential, BNGO being a genomic editing play, that's a little significantly longer term than CurrencyWorks in my opinion. But just be careful, okay, you guys. Please proceed with caution when you're dealing with these micro cap, just rocket ship stocks. All right, so moving on, Moderna. Again, Moderna had an amazing day today. I'm very bullish on Moderna going forward from here, especially because there's so much hype around COVID. You guys can make the vaccine or whatever vaccine arguments you want about the almost ethics and the memes going around about the vaccines. I'll just call them memes because I think they're ridiculous. I remain bullish on Moderna throughout the entirety of 2021, not only for the COVID vaccine, but for their entire pipeline. You guys know that. And I'm just very excited to see what happens, where Moderna can go from here, because I think it's honestly gotten significantly more beaten up than it should have. And I think it deserves to be significantly higher than it is right now. Novavax, some of these vaccines, like Novavax, Vaxart, some of these old OG biotech boom plays that we've talked about around here, doing pretty well today. Honestly, don't keep too close of an eye on those guys. How's the chip makers doing? pretty flat. That makes sense. Square doing flat. Zoom did pretty good. Some of these stay-at-homes. Peloton. I honestly took out a short on Peloton a long time ago. That short position is doing me pretty good. I think Peloton is still extremely overvalued in all honesty. Moving down again, cannabis. This is a sector I'm very, very excited about right now. Okay, so cannabis. Look at that. You're seeing double-digit gains, like high percentage gains in cannabis. And I think cannabis is still so undervalued. We've been talking about this for months now. And again, it's taken the market a while to catch up. But again, with this Biden presidency, with so many regulatory hurdles being just kind of being obliterated, in all honesty, for the cannabis market, I think cannabis is going to see another rally. Again, I played the cannabis rally of 2018, made a pretty penny in that rally, in that bubble, and I think it's very likely we could see another significant, maybe not as crazy, maybe not as bubbly, because the fundamentals are stronger. Keep in mind, you guys, like the same as crypto, with each bubble, with each bubble over time, it becomes less of a bubble because the fundamentals have improved. Like even from 2017, Bitcoin's been through so many bubbles, but even from 2017 until now, the fundamentals are so much different. Institutional adoption, like whales, big players, pensions, picking up Bitcoin, understanding the fundamental benefits that Bitcoin holds in the future of our financial systems is just so important to keep in mind, right? And every time a bubble comes around, I'll just repeat myself. Every time a bubble comes around, it's less of a bubble because the fundamentals are that much stronger. Okay, so I think we could see a significant rally in the cannabis sector. Very excited about that. Again, you guys, there's so many exciting things right now. I think we're going to call it there. But again, you guys, this video was almost a shout out to you guys. Obviously, celebrate. We kicked off the year, again, with an absolute banger of a day. So it always feels good. Again, feels better to celebrate with you guys. Money's cool. 50K always feels good. Always going to be pumped on that 50K. But I'm more pumped to see all of you guys who are winning as well, okay? And again, continuing that great holiday season. We closed out 2020 with a bang, and we're kicking it off with even more of a bang, okay? So always moving forward, always looking towards the future. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens in Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4, all of 2021 with you guys. So please let me know down below, because I'm seriously kind of baffled. I have been trying to structure how I want to make the videos of this week. You guys, I like make the titles of the videos that I want to make over the course of the week, and then something changes, something pops off, and I'm like, okay, I have to change that. So please empathize with me if my uploads are kind of whack, but I will do my best. Again, maybe I'll start doubling up, do a little analysis, do a short analysis video, and then like a crypto convo or something. But please, you guys, let me know what you want to see down below, because this is a community thing. It's not on me. Again, it is my job to curate this content, but I always want to know what you guys want to see, because that's what's most important to me. Okay, so yeah, we'll call it there, you guys, and let me know. Let me know in the comments. I always love talking to you guys. I always love talking shop. Most importantly, learning from you guys. So catch you downstairs. And until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.